guys, so I hope you had a really amazing Christmas. So now we're going to get into the nitty gritty of KKW Beauty. I don't have the newest pigments and the lip glosses because I just personally wasn't interested in them at all. But this is the couple of products I do have and my thoughts. Okay, so the first thing is the lip kit. These are the cream liquid lipsticks. I know that this is actually by Kylie Cosmetics. I actually quite liked the look of these, but I just didn't like the pigmentation, the staying power, or even the formula of them. And I'll just show you swatches now so you can maybe see what I'm talking about. So these are the swatches. You can see those there. So that was Kim, Kimberly, Kiki, and Kimmy. Hardly the names of the century, I know. I didn't really care about the names, it's the pigmentation of the lipstick that I think is obviously what we're paying for, and I just don't like them. They move around way too easily. They're a mess. I also had a really bad experience with KKW I will be getting into at the end of the video. I think that the nude colour is really pretty, but I just don't like these. I don't reach for them like ever. Have them at the top of my vanity and they're there to look pretty, I don't use them. So next are the contour sticks and this little guy. I do have the other one as well, I just can't bother to find it. So these are the contour sticks. I believe I got the shade Light. Yeah, I got the shade Light. I really like this packaging. I know some people don't like it, but I found it really interesting. I love that you can just about read KKW on it. You get the most minuscule amount. It is ridiculous. The amount of money you pay for these, and the contour sticks are exactly the same. I think this is pathetic. Compared to a dupe I'm going to show you in a minute, this is just not good enough. I don't care who the Kardashians are. This is not good enough for the amount of product you get in a pigment stick. That's ridiculous. So a dupe I found is by Wet n Wild. This is the Mega Glow dual-ended contour stick. And just so you can see the amount of product in here compared to in here, there is no comparison. I'm going to contour today with it as well. The Wet n Wild stick on this side and the KKW on this side. This is the KKW side, and this is the Wet n Wild side. What do you think is the better side? I think this side looks so much more shadowed and contoured and ever so slightly bronzed, whereas this side I feel like it's completely disappeared. And I used the same amount of pigment for each. So I would say this is 1,000 times better than this one, and you really need to save your money. I will also show you swatches. So this is both sides of the KKW product, and this one is the Wet n Wild. You can see this one has so much more pigment. Oh, and by the way, I used the same sponge to blend out both sides. It is the new e.l.f. Save Some Money. You have the Mega Glow Makeup Stick Contour by Wet n Wild. This is a little bit orange toned, I will say. But then you also have this Barry M Flawless Cheeks contour stick, and I will show you how much is in here. You get so much more product. This is way better value for money. Okay, and then for the highlight side, so this has a highlighter on one side. Fair, I will use this little thing. So the cream part I'm going to use for Wet n Wild, and then the KKW, I'm going to use the cream. I've got to be really careful because this can break so easy. And then the highlight with like the golden kind of sheen. And then I'm going to use the iridescent Barry M shade Galactic. I use a bit more, to be fair, on that side, so let's just go back in just to be fair to it. So there you go. I still think that this side does way more than this side, I'm just being honest. And the highlight under the eyes, this one was way more yellow and this one was way more white toned, so it's hard to say. I don't really use cream contours to highlight my face anyway. I'd rather just use my concealer. So I feel like these are just duds for me personally, and this brush sucks. And the last product I have from KKW is their powder contour kit. Has a great mirror and a nice thick insert, which I personally like to use. So it looks like this. Yeah, this is the light shade. I think the light and the medium, I believe, were quite similar, except the highlights were ever so slightly different. I really enjoy this. If I run out, for any reason, if I hit pan, I will probably, without a doubt, unless I find something else that I really, really like, I will probably buy this because I have not found a dupe, an exact dupe for this. I found a couple of things you could probably place together, like 2 products, but I've never found one with 2 contours, a cool and a warm, and then 2 highlights. 2 dupes that I found is the I Heart Makeup Bronze and Glow, which has a nice warm bronzer and then a really nice golden kind of highlight. And then the Catrice Prime and Fime Professional Contouring Palette. This is in Ashy Radiance. And this is a really cool tone bronzer and a quite subtle highlight. They are not perfect by any means. These are probably the best dupes I could find for this set. I'm just going to bronze and want my face and use a little bit of highlight from this so you can see it kind of in play. This is the Catrice side and this is the KKW side. Honestly, I think they look kind of similar, but no worse. Now I'm going to bronze my face. And now I have warmed up my face with the very warm bronzer, Bronze and Glow. So again, there's a lot of pigment, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, so I mixed these 2 highlights and I've put this one on here, and I think I just look well highlighted with both. So just because I found dupes doesn't mean that I don't think this is a really good palette. I honestly do believe this was worth the money that I spent on it. I get 4 really, really good powders, really good pigmentation, and I have no issues with it, except for one tiny thing. Can you see? This is not straight. I had some issues with KKW. It literally took 3 months for the thing that I was looking forward to the most to turn up. I had some back and forth quite a few times with the KKW customer service team. They weren't too bad about it. They got it out as fast as they could, but I was still charged additional customs for it, which I think they should have refunded because it was their own fault that this was not sent on time. A box going to the UK really should have been checked a lot better. It was 3 products. It was hard to miss. There was only 2 products and there should have been 3. It's not hard. The customer service people I dealt with were okay. I didn't have any issues with them. I'm just saying that I think there's still some things that they need to work on. But overall, KKW, I think they're a little bit of a miss brand. The cream contour sticks, with the amount of product you get in them, was crap. The lip gloss cream things, just complete miss. They'll only be on your lips for about 5 to 10 minutes and then they'll be gone, and if they're not gone, they'll be all over your face. And the powder contour, really, really good. So the new highlight pigments and the lip gloss I hardly use, and pigments, loose pigments, I just feel like I'm not going to use, so I don't see the point in wasting my money on it, if I'm honest. So if something else from KKW comes out that I'm really interested in, I might do a review on it, but I'm not going to be jumping up for it, I'm afraid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. Please subscribe if you feel like it. I would really, really appreciate it. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye.